Hi, I'm Eli from sunny Portland, Oregon, where I studied language science and teaching. I came to Taiwan because of its unique blend of the modern world and authentic Chinese culture. I want to help Taiwan to revolutionize its education system and become more international. So please join us on Enlightenment English with Eli. And welcome to Enlightenment English with Eli. My name is Eli, and I will be your host throughout this course. I've been an English teacher for more than 5 years at private schools, corporate business schools, and public schools. I've been honing my craft for more than 5 years before I started teaching. In school, I got a degree in linguistics and in education in order to become more skilled at my trade. 现在我是以熙国际的教务长。Easy Globe is a language institute that focuses on teaching Taiwanese people how to use a critical mindset and to use critical thinking skills in order to meet their business needs in the 21st century. The market in Asia is rapidly changing. 世界正在翻转中. English is needed more and more every day. At our language school, we use science to teach the best market skills available. Our clients need to be able to meet the needs of the 21st century economy. Please join us for the next few videos as we talk about resume writing skills and job interview skills. During the next few videos, we're going to instruct you on how to best find your dream job. First, we'll start out with finding the ideal company. After that, we'll look at cover letters and references. Then we're going to write the best resume you've ever seen. After that, you will be ready for that job interview because we're going to ask you so many questions. Finally, we'll do a review to make sure you remember everything. Today, we're continuing our series on job interview and resume writing skills. The topic of today's lesson is finding the right company. Let's make a company profile from all the information you gathered. 1, what's their history? 2, what's their corporate identity? 3, what's their mission statement? 4, what's the public perception? Good or bad? Number 5, do their values align with your values? Number 6, do they have any organizations or alliances that they work with? And what are they? All of this research will not only help you find the right company, but it will help prepare your resume and your ability to pitch yourself during the job interview. Let's take a look at what it takes to make a good cover letter. For that, we must take a journey to the Success Laboratory. Okay, let's try to create a rough draft. Imagine that you're a bank teller. We're going to assume that you're applying for a job at HSBC. Remember, our cover letter has to be related to the job we're applying for. Step number 1, introduce yourself. Take a look at this example. Hi, my name's Ron Tai. I've worked in the banking industry for more than 10 years at numerous large banking institutions. I have experience as a teller, as a mortgage specialist, and I've helped countless customers to fulfill all of their financial dreams. I selected banking as my career because it's rewarding to help people. That's a great introduction because it tells you more about their past. It also mentions you have experience with multiple positions in the banking industry and with multiple large banks like HSBC. It also tells them your motivations, which is a critical part of how we pick our workers. And this is often left out of our resumes. Okay, let's try to create a rough draft. Imagine you're a financial analyst. Step 1, describe your skills. Okay, financial analysis and reporting. I'm a meticulous financial analyst who undertakes assignments and meets tight deadlines and delivers superior performance. I possess practical knowledge in corporate finance and financial markets. And he applies strong financial planning and analytical skills to inform senior management of key trends and reduce company expenditures by more than $500,000. This description is great because it uses a lot of academic verbs and like undertakes and meets and delivers and possesses, applies, reduces. Also, there's a lot of good adjectives like meticulous and tight and superior and practical. Remember, a resume is not an essay. They know who the subject is, so we removed it to save space. We must say the most important things that we can and use the fewest words that we can. Question number 1, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What was the situation that led you to make this decision? Well, 10 years ago, I was very seriously injured and it was very hard on me. I got depressed, but a really nice person came along and helped me. And ever since then, I wanted to help other people. What actions did you take? So, I studied teaching for 5 years and I worked really hard to become a teacher. There were many challenges, but I made it through. What was the result? I've been a teacher for 5 years and I love helping people. And I would love to continue doing so with your company. How can you pitch yourself in 1 minute? What's the most important thing to say? Well, for this, let's imagine we're a doctor. You need to cover 3 things. Who are you? What are your achievements? How can you help the company? And why pick you? What's the result? First, who am I? This part can be the trickiest because you might have too much to say or you might not have enough to say. The best way to get this right is to practice and write it down. I'm a general practitioner who's been in medicine for 5 years, and now I want to be a designer. I love hiking. This only tells us what you do, not who you are. This sentence should be a lot more like your cover letter. I'm a lifelong caregiver, and I love helping people. That's why I became a doctor. I worked in rural China as a free healthcare provider because I loved living close to nature and serving the people who need it the most. Good. Second, how can you help your company? You need to speak directly to their needs here, not your wants. I can add value to the company because of my great experience and my strong work ethic. It's okay, but it's not specific enough. I will work long hours and strive to do the right thing to bring our vision to the next level. You can count on me to go the extra mile. This lesson is the final in our series on job interview skills and resume writing skills. Today we will do the final review. Today we're going to cover the key points and remember what we need to do for our job search. But first, a look back at all of the topics we've covered in this series. In Lesson 1, an introduction. Lesson 2, finding the right company. Lesson 3, cover letter and references. Lesson 4, we made our resume. In Lesson 5 and 6, we prepared for the job interview itself, answering questions and the elevator speech. Now, are you ready to go? Yes, let's review anyway. Now, I know from being a teacher for a really long time that the biggest part of learning is just not quitting. So, we must review what we've learned frequently. Actually, teachers often say frequency equals fluency. Frequency equals fluency. What does that mean? Practice, practice,